Good evening. This is PCTV, Prescott Cable Television, and Prescott TV, Cardinal TV. Streaming on NFHS for over 9 years. Channel 6 is our live sports and sports replay channels. Channel 18 is our live City Council Planning Commission and locally produced around town features.
Good evening, basketball fans, and welcome.
My name is Chris Hove, coming to you another season of Prescott Girls Basketball. And it looks like my partner Fred here is putting on his headset. Fred Booth, Hall of Famer, will be joining me again. And we have Elk Mound Mounders versus the Prescott Cardinals.
Elk Mound has quite a girls' basketball program. Jordan Kongshog, originally from Spring Valley, played for Rob Bossart. Started as head coach 13 years ago, and he coaches 5th, 6th grade kids on the weekends, has practices for the kids in the lower grades. He has built the program from the bottom up, and he stayed there. I believe he's got one conference title under his belt. And he said this year it looked like Durant and Colfax would be the two teams to beat in the Dunn St. Croix.
So basketball is back. It's a good time of the year. And we should have a pretty good game tonight. The Cardinals have a new coach this year. Owen Hamilton taking over for the Cardinals. I believe he coached the JV last year as he takes over for Coach Corfage. Starters for the Cardinals tonight. Number 3, Lila Postuma. Number 4, Izzy Matzik. Number 5, Katrina Budworth. Number 10, Maddie Runquist. And number 11, Rhea Stutz.
Well, I think, with Katrina Budworth being player of the year last year as a junior and winning the conference, that she is going to be, the person that'll be looked to by Coach Hamilton to lead the way.
And you kind of wonder with, Liz Roll graduating last year, who's going to be that 6th girl off the bench for the Cardinals. And they lost a little leadership in Brindley Gearing.
Yes, they did.
Going on to college as well. But your leader right now has got to be Budworth, you'd think, right?
Well, I would say that she is the main person. We start 4 seniors and a junior. Lila Postuma is the only junior. Oh my. And it didn't take long for Reese Stutz to put it up, did it, Chris?
No, it didn't. Just a little short on that shot. As Elk Mound will put out Brooklyn Emery, number 3, number 5, Ellie Shizik, number 15, Lydia Levere, Tori Blaskowski, number 23, and number 35, Stella Rude will be the starters tonight for the Mounders. As on the ground there, fighting for be a jump ball.
Size-wise, 35, Stella Rude looks like she could be a good 5'11", possibly, about 5'11", because Lila's listed at 6'2". Very good box out that time by Matzik.
Budworth is out to Postuma, trying to look inside. Izzy Matzik, she can shoot the ball for the Cardinals, probably their best outside shooter. Budworth drives in, out to Matzik for 3, short. Rebound Shizik.
Shizik handles the ball very well. Her dad's the high school Phi Ed teacher and athletic director at Elk Mound. Very nice guy. He was on the Spencer State Baseball Championship team, 1994. Same year Prescott won the state title in baseball.
We got a little enhancement this year, Fred, this little camera over here. We're doing on-court shots now. So we can kind of see that. Drive in there for number 23, Tori Blaskowski. So we can kind of see over where the students stand a little bit with this camera. Budworth turns it over. And I think she's going to be called for a foul. Turned it over and kind of reached in there.
This is going to be the Achilles heel on this year's team. They do not have someone like Ellie Shizik, a point guard. We don't have a point guard on this group.
Yeah, like last year, I think Brindley would handle the ball a lot for the Cardinals.
And
Budworth played more of a two-guard last year.
Wow. Nice pass, a catch, and then a turnover.
As Shizik there with the steal.
Oh, my.
Up and under, goes in. Offensive rebound blocked. And a reach in here on the Mounders. Good block there by Lila.
Foul is on 35. Stella Rude, her first. So we have one foul apiece for each team. We have a good crew tonight. The Thompson boys from Spring Valley and Paul Lehman, originally from Elmwood, now lives in River Falls. These three guys do a nice job. They're not here to be seen.
I think the Cardinals might have turned it over on the inbounds. Looks like it's Mounders' ball now.
Yes, it does.
So you're talking there, Fred, about the ball handling. A couple early turnovers here. Handling the ball.
Well, we don't have a point guard, and we don't have a true center.
That's good defense from Budworth, and a good rebound by Runquist.
And Shizik was not shy with shooting that 21-foot three.
Budworth looks to shoot. Trying to post up Runquist on the mismatch there, but she didn't want to post up.
Stutz has worked on her ball handling. She handles the ball much better in the open court than last year.
Drive in from Lila, and she draws the foul. Looked like Katrina's a little frustrated there that Runquist didn't post up. She had about 6 inches on that girl.
First foul, second foul on Rude. And
she'll have to head to the bench.
Coach Kongshog is taking her out right away. And coming in is number 25, Chloe Doomer.
2 of 2 from Postuma. And it's a 2-2 game. And another 3 there for Shizik off the board.
Yes, and they've both been a little long, hitting on the heel.
A great
nice
box
move
up
by
Matzik.
Budworth. Oh, and a good save by Matzik.
Matzik for 3. Can't hit that one.
And it was a little deep.
Rebound, Brooklyn Emery. But she'll take a 3. And banks it in. Emery for 3. Don't know if she called it though, Fred.
Yeah, they should call that one a 2 because I don't believe she called it.
Near turnover there. Budworth drives in. There's that patented layup from Budworth. The little juke right, step left. She's got that shot down.
And Elk Mound is back here. Within 2 seconds, they're back down the floor, inbound the ball, and back here shooting. They want to run. And Lila,
kind of a wild shot fading away from the hoop.
I think she got hit on the arm, possibly. That's usually not Lila's normal shot to miss everything. Oh,
another 3 here, short. A rebound, Runquist.
I have not got a shot chart going, but I would say they've already taken 5 threes in this game, and they're 1 for 5. And Budworth,
she pulls the 3.
Oh my gosh, Budworth.
That was from Ellsworth, Fred.
Well, I know
3.
it was beyond Patax. I know that.
Double dribble now. As looks like number 15, Lydia Levera, will turn the ball over.
How about the new scoreboards?
I like it.
Yeah, I like it.
Nice LED boards.
Yes, the one on the north end has the fouls and the points scored.
As now we get number 2 freshman, looks like Violet Otto in the game, as well as Leah French, number 15, and Stutz will get called for a carry. But we should mention for Stutz, congrats to her. She's going to Kutztown University to play golf next year.
Yes.
Out in Pennsylvania.
And I tell you, that'll never happen again. I'll put my money on it. Wow, look at Shizik.
Shizik for 3.
She did not hesitate. Caught it, turned, shot it.
8-7 Elk Mound. That was a crazy golf team they had this year.
Well, 3 years in a row, and the way they won it. They were second, I believe, when Ava Slay was a freshman, and then won it her sophomore, junior, senior. You know, Chris, you talk about a franchise, getting a tag as a franchise player. Ava Slay is definitely that.
Postuma for 3. She hits it. She doesn't take a lot of threes, but if you're going to leave her wide open, why not? So Prescott will take the lead now, 10-8.
And Shizik shows why she's playing and starting as a sophomore.
Shizik takes the lead right back. She's got a nice looking shot there.
Yeah, she's a ball player. Violet Otto, freshman, a very good rebounder. Just has a natural nose for the ball.
They're listed as a 5'11 guard.
Talked to her grandmother, Mary Beth, before the game. Said Violet was quite nervous. First varsity game and just a freshman. Leah French, guarded by Emery.
Now they got to put Budworth back in. I don't think Coach Hamilton really likes the way the offense is flowing here.
Good effort. Good sportsmanship by Blaskowski and Shizik as they help Lila up off the floor.
And Stutz and Postuma will get a break here. Number 12, Riley Radloff. And Budworth back in the game.
So we have Otto, French, Radloff, Budworth, and Matzik, yes.
Good hustle there by Budworth. That's one thing with Budworth is she's always going to be in your face on defense.
Well,
it's like a gnat they can't get rid of, you know?
I forgot to put that last foul down, and that was on who?
For Elk Mound?
Yes.
It was on Emery, number 3.
It's early in the game, but Elk Mound is just as quick and skilled as Prescott. This is going to be a game down to the wire, Chris.
There's Budworth with the steal. Good cross-court pass to Otto. And they rake her right on the arm. She's going to go to the line.
Yes.
Great looking steal and pass from Budworth. That's her game. Get the steals, get the layups.
Tori Blaskowski and Violet Otto.
First one's off the rim to the right. No good.
A little bit nervous, but this would be a good way to get into the games on a free throw. Take your time, Violet.
That was long. But held together by Radloff. Now we're going to get a tie-up foul here. But Radloff kept that alive.
Foul on
Doomer picked up the foul. And we've quickly got 5 fouls. I have 5 on
Yep. Otto gets blocked, gets it back, and back out to Budworth.
The referee told her to get out of the lane after she passed it out.
Matzik over to Otto. Look inside, nothing there. Now they get to Radloff.
Oh.
Up and under. Kind of a wild shot there. Otto with the rebound. Kind of wild possession there. Shizik has it. Pass inside, and we're going to get a foul on Prescott.
French picks up her second.
Foul on French.
There's 2 quick ones there from French.
Do you have 5 on Elk Mound?
I do. Yep.
They have 4 on the board. Okay, and do you have 4 fouls for Prescott?
I have 3.
I have 3, so I have 1 more for Elk Mound, 1 less for Prescott, and
we'll go with our books, right, Fred?
we are unofficially the official book.
Good head fake there.
Oh, yes. Doomer had a good head fake, and Lila trying to clear herself.
Gets it to Budworth. They got a 4-on-3. And she threw it away. Stolen by Doomer.
And she almost threw it away.
And now she steals it back. And can't get the layup to go.
Laskowski bothered Budworth. I thought there was going to be a collision under the bucket.
And a steal, a foul, a spin off her head. What is going on here?
Well, as I said before, I believe this is on Carly Moore.
Foul on Doomer.
Oh my, it's on Doomer.
And that'll be her second.
That's Chloe's second foul. And now I have 6, and the board has 5 as Elk Mound leads 11-10, 9:54 to go, first half.
Emery checks in for Elk Mound, as well as Stutz comes back in for French. Postuma runs the lane.
Oh, and runs over.
Run.
Oh, my. Brooklyn Emery.
Like a freight train coming through.
Playing linebacker, stood there and took the charge. And gets up and runs down the floor.
Good defense there.
It really was good defense. Lila with her long stride got going, and there was no stopping her except to take a charge. 11-10, Elk Mound.
Now you're seeing Blaskowski running point guard for the Mounders with Shizik out of the game.
Oh, my.
And she throws it up, can't get it. There's going to be a foul. She'll go to the line. They're going to call on the ground.
No, they called it offensive.
Oh, wow.
Offensive.
With the shoulder.
Yeah.
That's 2 on Blaskowski. Now they'll have to kind of go to the end of the bench here for the Mounders.
No, on an offensive foul, it's not bonus. It's player control, and so we don't shoot.
Haley Meyer into the game. Carly Moore in for the Mounders. And Moore just kind of goes and slaps at Otto there.
And
now it will be a bonus, right?
Should be. Moore pick up the foul.
Foul on Moore.
Yep.
Otto shooting the 1-on-1.
Well, let's see if Violet's got the jitters out. Yes.
Makes that one.
Good going, Violet.
12-11 Cardinals. Halfway through this first half here, 9:10 to go. In Owen Hamilton's debut game, as well as season opener for both teams. She'll go 1 of 2.
And the officials are going to talk this over. It looked like the girl from Elk Mound batted it. Batted it out. It looked like Prescott.
Good job by the officials there to get it right.
Violet didn't make the second free throw, so it's 11-11 on the scoreboard. Do you have 12?
Nope, I have 11. It's 11-11.
9 minutes to go, first half. Good defensive game. Both teams are very active, feet and hands on defense. And
Budworth will go to the line here.
a sophomore, Haley Meyer, with the foul.
Budworth, shoot 2.
And the Cardinals have to take advantage of these free throws. As I said before, Katrina, very aggressive, player of the year as a junior. Outstanding season last year. Knocks them both down.
She now has unofficially 7. And almost a travel there on Emery. Emery drives in for the layup, puts it up and in. Good drive from Brooklyn Emery. That'll tie the game back up at 13.
Well, the freshman game was 15-15. They played a half, and it ended up tied. The JV game went overtime and was 49-47 Elk Mound. So this game is going to be a very close ball game.
Otto kind of loses control, loses her footing. Shizik with the layup, and blocked by Budworth. What great hustle by Budworth. Owen Hamilton going nuts on the bench.
In a positive way.
Yep. And that is what Budworth will do for you. She'll run down the loose balls. She'll get the steals. Hustle, hustle, hustle.
Well, and Shizik is just a sophomore, and she got that lead pass, and she had time to get an easy layup, but she relaxed on that and gave Budworth just a little bit of time.
And Budworth was racing down right from the start.
Oh, Radloff, nice move.
Goes in and out. Emery takes it down. In the corner 3, short.
Good box out.
By Reese Stutz. Out to Madsick, now back to Budworth. There's that up and under. There's that layup, Fred. Almost automatic on that layup.
And was bodied on the way to the bucket. But she looked stronger this year. Just absorbed the contact, and it didn't throw her shot off.
Now inside, good play there. Shizik for 2.
Basket by Shizik.
She now has 8.
And just a sophomore. Well, she's full grown. You can see she's petite. Oh, nice kick out.
Radloff can't hit the shot. Rebound Emery. And now a 3 here for number 23, Blaskowski.
I had to laugh because Izzy Matzik had a good box out, and then there were words between the Elk Mound girl and her going back down the floor.
So that'll put Elk Mound back into the lead, 18-15. And Owen wants a timeout here. Good time to go through our sponsors here. We'd like to thank our Booster Club members, Sternhost Chevrolet, over 89 years of service to Prescott, Troy Insurance Agency, First National Bank of River Falls and Prescott, Hart Hansen Mind Child Care, Helmer Printing in Ellsworth, Prescott Family Dental, Patax IGA, serving Prescott since 1912, PC Bonkers, River City Stitch, Vision Source Prescott. We're your hometown eye care practice and the Wisconsin Credit Union, inspiring better, as well as all of our cable and NFHS subscribers. We thank you.
Well, I see that Brad Jarek is here and his lovely wife, and Keegan Nielsen and his dad, and one of my bodyguards, Brody Unser, 5th grader, sitting with his dad, sister, and mom. I have 10 bodyguards, all in the 5th grade. When you get old, you need someone to watch over you.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Can't have enough of them. Sure.
They do a pretty good job for you?
Excellent. They're excellent listeners. The only thing is I don't have any money, so they really don't have any job to do.
So we'll inbound it here, and now we got a whistle.
And we only have 4 players on the floor. Now you can play with 4.
Is that going to be a violation, or what's the call here?
So,
since they inbounded, I think it might be a violation.
Well, Spring Valley in the old days, they would send out 6, and when they were on offense after a timeout, and they'd run a play and score, and then the guy would go off the end line, and of course the other team would take the ball and inbound it, and the referees, a 2-man crew, didn't realize that they had just played with 6 guys.
Kind of like the Bills did to the Vikings, played with 12.
Yeah, you can play with 4.
So we'll just have an inbound here. Prescott will keep the ball. Down 3. The ref's recounting the girls now.
We have Budworth, Matzik, Otto, Radloff, and Runquist on the floor. And Otto with the rebound. As I told you, the know-it-all that I am, that is her thing. She can rebound offensively, defensively, has a natural nose for the ball. And Blaskowski made a nice play there, didn't she?
Yeah, that was a nice drive.
Radloff is about as close as we have for a true post player. She had an accident this summer where she landed on her head and had a major concussion, but is healthy, couldn't play volleyball, healthy now, got the okay.
Good defense here from Elk Mound. Not letting Prescott in the lane. Good double team. And they thought he got the steal. Oh, they call it travel. So Prescott will turn it over. That was evidence of good defense there in that possession.
Well, they have 9 fouls, Prescott 4. But they were pressing. They've dropped the press, and obviously because they have 9 fouls. Wow, Blaskowski in amongst the trees.
Meyer with the rebound, back out to Blaskowski. Can't get it to go. Otto with the rebound. Now Budworth will take the 3. Miss it. And out of bounds, back to Elk Mound.
Violet Otto's dad, Dan, coaches the 8th grade, does an excellent job. He is, no offense to anybody else, but he's the best junior high coach, lower level coach I've seen in Prescott the 6 years I've lived here. Does just an excellent job with the boys, and he's all business. Budworth is all over Shizik.
And it'll be on the ground. Be a reach-in foul.
Foul on Budworth.
It'll be on Budworth. Got a little too aggressive there. Her second. So the Mounders have Meyer, Shizik, Blaskowski, Emery, and Lever out there.
Oh my, Blaskowski, how aggressive was that? Driving the baseline. Puts Elk Mound up 5, 22-17, Chris.
And she now has 9 points. She's been very aggressive.
We haven't gotten Matzik into the game.
And now Budworth dribbles it off her foot. Kind of some turnover you don't really see out of Katrina there. Just kind of out of control. And go back to the Mounders. Blaskowski will bring it up.
We've had fairly good defense. I mean, when teams have to rely on the 21-footer.
And another three there for the Mounders. That's Emery off the offensive rebound there. Those second chance points are hurting them.
In foul trouble, shooting threes and gaining the lead.
Emery off the glass in the lane. Or Otto.
Violet Otto has 5, the freshman, in her first varsity game.
Playing good defense there. Emery drives in. And there's contact. There'll be a foul.
And they call it on Reese Stutz.
It'll be her first. As Prescott is now at 16 fouls. 25-19 Elk Mound.
We have good guards in Matzik and Budworth, but they're both, to me, shooting guards. We don't have a true point guard, whereas Emery and Shizik are like point guards. Yep. They have like 2 point guards. We have 2 shooting guards.
And like last year with Brindley Gearing bringing the ball, kind of took a lot of pressure off Madsick and Budworth.
Yes. There's always somebody that graduates that they can't replace.
Well, that's knocked away here. Prescott will keep the ball. Tried to look on a nice inside pass there, but Carly Moore knocked that away.
Postuma, French, Budworth, Violet didn't get set.
Well, she had a good look at it. Moore kind of fumbles the ball there, looking to pass.
And we have a timeout by Jordan Kongshog of Elk Mound. 2:21 to go, 25-19. We're in the birdhouse. Prescott Cardinals, home floor, trailing 19-25.
As Prescott looks to, they lost in the regional finals last year to Aquinas. Looking to get back there again this year, win the conference. They had a really good year last year. But now Owen Hamilton takes over.
And that's going to be a tough chore, winning the conference. Altoona returns about 8 of their top 10 players, and they're going to be, we don't match up with them. They have a 6'5" center.
As they beat Elk Mound last year in their regional finals, I believe. Altoona did.
Altoona, yes. They can play a slow game or a fast game. They're just built with guards, post people. Good defense so far.
Stutz knocks away. It looked like she got pushed in a late call. They're going to have to call a push there on number 3.
And I think they're going to get Violet Otto.
Oh, no. They missed the push. It looks like it is on Otto.
And our PA system looks like Mr. Ryan. Okay.
He's going to be a 1-and-1, I believe, here. But they missed the push there on Emery.
And Budworth comes out. And Matzik returns.
And Levra at the line hits the first one.
So we have French, Postuma, Stutz, Otto, and Matzik on the floor.
And 2 of 2 from Levra. Puts it back up to an 8-point lead for the Elk Mound Mounders. Her first 2 of the game.
They did a survey last year.
Otto for 3, off the window. Up and in is Lila Postuma. Good to see her getting those offensive boards. She now has 7.
Brought the fans back to their feet.
Good feed inside. She was actually double teamed and got that pass across.
And they called the foul on Reese Stutz. And it'll put Moore to the line.
Makes the first one.
28-21, Chris. This is not looking good.
The Elk Mound has hit a bunch of threes tonight already. Rebound Postuma on the 1 for 2.
And somebody told Matzik to get in the game and nail a shot. And good hustle.
Stutz knocks it out of bounds. Yeah, they had a layup there, and she ran back and knocked it away.
It was the girl with the ball needed to get wider, create more space. She needed to come our way more, to the left, her left.
Stepped over the line. Back to Prescott. See Prescott get this one within a couple points here.
Well, they got in foul trouble and dropped the press and just played defense back here and lengthened their lead. You would think that we would be able to
get to the line more.
Yes.
Well, there we go. Almost an and one. Good drive there from Lila. She'll be at the line. How'd that ball not go in?
Moore picked up her second foul.
I have 4 Mounders with 2 fouls. The first one is in and out.
I have Lila with 7 points, unofficially.
Yep. Budworth back in, replaces French.
Oh, nice touch.
And she gets the second one.
6-point lead, 28-22. Minute to go, first half. And Chizik's back on the floor. Wow, that ball is never dribbled. It is passed from one to the next.
Yeah, good ball moving here.
And
Shizik wants to take Budworth. Steps back out.
They're playing for the last shot of the half, because they've already ran off 40 seconds.
Is that going to be a foul on Otto over there? We couldn't see because of the student section, but it's going to be a foul.
Student section locked us out. Yes. Well, I had a chance Friday night to go down to Milwaukee and visit my son and watch the Badgers play Stanford.
Oh, nice.
At Miller Park, or American Family Field, they put a portable court out on the infield.
That's cool.
Yeah, so we had front row seats. Got a picture with Bernie Brewer, Bucky
Nice.
Badger. 20 seconds, down 29-22. Get it up the floor. Budworth. Oh.
Short. Did you see any ship games at all over the weekend? Playing on the military ship?
No.
Shizik takes a long 3 off the window. That'll be the end of the half. Elk Mound has a pretty good lead here, 29-22 at half. And we'll be taking a break here, and we'll be back with you in about 10 minutes. We are back here at the Nest for second half action.
Well, there was Dr. Dryden Seeley shooting off with Charlie Hoopert. at halftime, and the doctor defeated Charlie in a shooting contest. Oh my, a set play. It worked.
Good play.
But Lila had a wide open 15-footer.
And another three there from Elk Mound. Knocked away. Matzik has it. Budworth, leading scorer in the first half with 9. Blaskowski had 9 for Elk Mound.
And that was Stella Rude intercepted that pass.
Nice play from Stutz. Just seems, Fred, whenever Prescott gets on a fast break, they're rushing all their passes.
Well, here's the thing. Elk Mound is quicker than we are. And that's why the passes looked rushed. Because if they throw it like normal, it's going to get swiped. So being able to jump stop and pass on the move, that's a skill. That's a high skill. The patience that Elk Mound has.
Good steal from Lila.
And to be 6'2" and dive for that ball and put her body on the floor, people don't realize how athletic you have to be. And she got up just like a cat.
Yep.
And she's 6'2".
Budworth drives the lane and Shizik knocks it out of bounds. Prescott will keep the ball. Got to go on a little run here. And Asuma for 3. Nothing there. But Stutz gets the offensive board. Nice pass.
Oh, and we haven't heard from Matzik. And wow, Blaskowski took it right at Lila.
She went straight up and blocked it.
Yeah, but I mean, what is Blaskowski, 5'4"?
Yeah.
10 inches shorter, at least. A good play on defense, but I was just saying like the...
And another block there from Pasuma.
And Blaskowski took it right at her again.
Wide open was Stutz. They couldn't find her over here on the other side.
And, no.
Budworth throws it away. We're going to have an over and back. You just see tonight, Katrina just a little off tonight on her offensive game.
Well, and it's the first game, but she's a senior. She's played since she's a freshman. This should be old hat to her now. I blame our poor play on Elk Mound's defense. Oh my, Blaskowski.
Good move.
Amongst the trees.
Use your pivot feet well. Austin will take another 3 and hit that. And she kind of looks at herself. It's like, finally. So a second 3 for Lila. Cuts it down to 6 now.
Need a stop here. In the friendly confines of the Cardinal birdhouse. Boy, and how aggressive is Blaskowski. Budworth knocked it away.
And now Stutz kind of gets his soul, but gets it back. She took a pretty good scrape there on her knee. And that one's knocked out of bounds. Prescott will keep it. Stutz is kind of limping there on her knee. She kind of fell kind of hard.
Yes, that's why I was always an advocate of knee pads.
Yeah, she hit her knee and just stuck right on the floor. So they'll get Otto in for Reese Stutz. 31-25.
Oh my, and there was a deflection by Shizik. Deflected that pass. Usually when there's a deflection, there's an opportunity for a steal. Oh, and Rude throws it away.
Thrown away, another turnover. Back to Prescott now.
First game, getting the rust out.
Yep.
But Elk Mound came in here very hungry, Chris. They aren't intimidated or backing down a bit. Oh, Violet just missed it. Shizik to Blaskowski.
Runs in, throws it up, can't get it. Rebound, Rundquist. Now Budworth drives down. Out to Izzy, doesn't want the three. Now Rundquist puts it up and off the rim. Rebound, Elk Mound. The number 3, Brooklyn and Emery with the rebound. Good
nice
pass.
Dump off. And the press is back on. Rude's first bucket, unofficially, that I have.
It was a great pass by Blaskowski.
And it's back up to 8.
Matzik for 3. There we go. Can she get going now?
Well, let's hope so.
They need her to knock some threes down.
And it's a 5-point game. 13:49 to go.
Prescott just hanging around there.
Oh, and Shizik hurried it.
Around that 4 to 8 point margin. Prescott hanging around here. Now Otto wants the 3. Can't get it. Rebound Blaskowski. Out to Shizik. Good pass over to Levra. That's her first field goal. She has 5 points, but that's her first field goal.
35-28, 13-18 to go in the second half.
A double team out to Rundquist. Otto gets the offensive board. And she'll take the 3. Good. So heating up a little bit here, the Cardinals from 3. Shooting their way back in. 4-point deficit now.
8 points unofficially for Otto.
Now Matzik down to the ground. Almost gets the steal there for Prescott.
And we need Izzy to score, but we look tired.
Yeah.
Budworth has not looked, last year, the year before, freshman year, had come out, instant energy. This Blaskowski is something else. She's about 5'4".
And no shot there. Of an off-the-ball foul here on Prescott.
Foul on
Matzik with the push. That'll be here first.
First foul of the half. 5.5 minutes gone by, and we have our first foul. So
a little bit cleaner than that first half.
A little bit cleaner. As far as the shooting,
another good pass by Blaskowski, and they're going to call Lila Postuma on a foul. I think that's there because she jumped. If you go straight up, maybe look close.
She didn't need to jump.
A lot of times that'll get you if you jump.
And it's sometimes the angle that the official has. And that's the third miss at the free throw line for Emery tonight that I have.
Yep.
Emery with 8 points, 35-31, 12:23 to go. Oh.
A little bit of screaming here from the student section.
The poor sportsmanship didn't throw Brooklyn Emery off one bit.
Oh, they missed Radloff wide open. She got to go up 2 hands with that, Fred, on that rebound.
Well, and how fast is Elk Mound back here?
They already put that shot up. Rebound, Rundquist. Sorry, Radloff. Now
Radloff's going to take a 3. Oh. The will to want is there. The girls, want to win this game. Even though they return a lot of players, the chemistry isn't the same as last year.
Yep.
And
I think a lot of that was Brindley. She'd always seem like the team would be together when she was out there.
She was good chemistry for that team last year. Good defense by Matzik, and Budworth denying the cutters an open path. And now Violet Otto is guarding Blaskowski, and she's been the thorn in the Cardinals' side here tonight. And that's how she's been that thorn.
Inside, Doomer with her first two. Back up to a 7-point lead for Elk Mound. Postuma again, in and out, rattles in and goes in. Rattled around, came up, went down and went back up.
38-34, we're just not quite able to catch them. And there goes Shizik. Nice rebound by Budworth.
I have all 3-point field goals this half for Prescott. And that's in and out from Otto. But Postuma races down the offensive rebound. Kind of stalled here for Prescott. They're going to reset.
Well, we've got French and Otto on the floor.
And Lila will go back to the line. She just came out really aggressive for the Cardinals in the second half. Like to see that.
Yes.
That'll be Levera's first.
Well, Lila is a college player. She's on the edge of a full scholarship or Division III. Her height helps her. Her skill level helps her. She could be a 2 and definitely a 3 at the college level.
Did she make that first one?
Yes, she did, and she made the second.
So now all of a sudden it's a 2-point lead for Elk Mound.
14 points for Postuma on the evening, and that's unofficial. And now we have Leah French intercepting a pass. Down 2 with a chance to take the lead, Chris. Oh.
Good save by Budworth. As Owen got the timeout in.
And the rookie coach
saw Owen doing some tiptoeing over there on the bench.
Didn't look like a rookie on that call.
No.
Yes. Matt LaFleur could learn a few things about taking a timeout from Owen Hamilton. And I see the only teams from our area going on to play for state is Eau Claire Regis and Mondovi. And, of course, the boys played Regis and lost 13-7. And they haven't had a game since they played us.
Oh, they haven't?
They have destroyed everybody. Put a running clock on every team except one, I believe.
Wow.
Going to state 13-0, Eau Claire Regis. They play 10 o'clock Thursday morning at Camp Randall Stadium. And here comes our set play. Oh.
She saves it to French. Now Budworth somehow gets it back. And Postuma with the offensive rebound. There she is. She has brought the Cardinals back to a tie ball game now, 38-38.
9.5 minutes to go, and we are tied. And one of the things that we have not seen this half is Emery and Shizik scoring.
Yeah.
They've been, in the first half, they kind of caught our guards off guard.
That's been mainly Blaskowski the second half.
And Budworth has been all over Shizik.
I don't remember the last time Shizik's taken a shot.
Well, and Stutz all over Emery. And the crowd got to Carly Moore.
Yep. So Prescott now has a chance to take the lead here as Izzy Madsick will check in, get Katrina some rest here.
Okay, and this is why Lila can play college ball. Is she's 6'2". She inbounds the ball. Okay. And they've got Shizik on her.
Madsick for three. She's heating up at the right time here.
Well, you have to leave a shooter in the game.
Blaskowski drives in. Good defense by Postuma. She has been huge in this second half. Now she wants to handle it, and we're going to get a reach in.
And that'll be the third foul on Stella Rude.
Postuma says, clear out. I got it. You're 6'2" center.
And the farther the foul is away from the basket, the poorer the decision was to try to reach and get the ball. Any foul back here, 80 feet from the basket, is a terrible foul. 70, 60, 50, 40, 30. Those are all poor fouls. And that was a 30-foot away from the basket foul. Not a good foul. And it put her on the bench.
Yeah, I see that. Rundquist takes a shot. Can't get it to go.
Didn't have a good feel of it in her hands.
Rebound, Emery.
Oh, and there's the first time we've heard from Shizik.
Good box out by Izzy. I'm going to say she stepped out of bounds, but that was a good box out there.
No, the girls are boxing out much better just in this first game than they did in the past. And but they're not shooting as well.
Yeah.
But it's early. It's real early. You shouldn't be shooting the ball well till maybe February.
Now Budworth replaces French. As Rundquist, good defense on Blaskowski. It'll go off of Stutz's foot. So what do we got? We got Rundquist. We got a timeout here on Elk Mound.
Jordan Kongshaw calling a timeout for Elk Mound.
7:48, 41-38 Prescott. Here at the Nest.
I call it the birdhouse.
The birdhouse on a cold, kind of snowy day.
Oh, it's like January outside, Chris.
Yeah. It makes up for that mild October that we had.
I went to Milwaukee to watch the Badgers in Stanford. As I look at Carol and Karen Lehman are here tonight. Keegan Nielsen's going to be coaching the freshman. Keegan, 2016 graduate, played football in River Falls, teaches in Spring Valley. We need to find him a job here in Prescott. Keegan, just a great young man. And his brother Parker is he a junior now in college at West Texas State A&M, Division II. Trish and Dave Packard in the crowd. So we have Tom Reekin on the far side analyzing the game. As Shizik will inbound. As I said before, Shizik's dad was on the Spencer State Championship baseball team in 1994. And he played for Spencer, and they beat Elk Mound, the school he's working and his daughter plays for. Oh, nice dish up ahead. Oh, my.
Postuma couldn't get it to go.
And we've got a reach in.
It's one of those fouls you're talking about, Fred.
That's right.
Those long fouls.
The court is 84 feet long. And so at 42 feet, we're at mid-court, and that was a 42-foot foul away from the basket. They're not a threat to score, so don't reach in. Move your feet and just keep in front of them. Fouls and free throws will make the difference here in a close game.
I think Lila might have got a piece of that one again. Now, open drive there for Emery, and we're going to get a foul on Prescott.
Emery had the three.
It's going to be a third on Budworth.
Emery shooting 2.
Looks like Otto and Radloff are set to check in for Prescott.
Emery had the 3, Chris, but was wise enough to drive it in and take the high percentage shot. Drew the foul on one of our key players, and I didn't notice. I'm sure she's a senior co-captain.
1 of 2 for
Good
Emery.
rebound by Radloff. Oh! And that Stella Rude is on the point here. She plays good backcourt defense.
So the Cardinals will have Matzik, Budworth, Rundquist, Otto, and Radloff. And
too many people down here.
And they turn it over. Rude will take it, jump in, draw the foul on Matzik, and go to the line. Elk Mound will have Blaskowski, Shizik, Emery, Rude, and Levra.
And you can see Izzy was showing that I had my hands straight up. But she
short.
bodied her or made contact, which impeded her progress to the basket. When you're taking the ball to the basket with the basketball and you get bodied, or as it reads in the rule book, impeded, your progress is impeded. It's a foul because the defense took advantage of you.
Budworth drives in, passes it back out.
And Violet wanted that ball.
Trying to get the ball inside. Otto for 3. Doesn't go. Good box out.
Rushed it just a touch. Uh-oh. Blaskowski's back on the floor.
So Shizik wants it. Passes it over to Emery. Now shot for Shizik. Nothing but the bottom of the net. She gets her first 3 of the half.
And gives them the lead with her 11th point unofficially. And they're back pressing again. We got back into the game, and now they've been pressing us.
And pass inside, stolen away.
Wow. Levra
to Emery for 2, and we might see a timeout here. That was Emery, wasn't it? Oh, that was Levra that scored that. Jump ball, possession back to Elk Mound.
And
who got that last basket throw? Was that Emery or was that Levra?
That was, I think I gave it to Levra.
She might have had the pass to Emery.
Yes. I didn't give it to anybody. I was mentally coaching.
So Elk Mound's got the ball back, and now we're going to get a foul here on Radloff.
Well, Rude has been the difference in the game. Stella Root, number 35, the senior, sat quite a bit in the first half with 2 fouls. And she's come in here, and she's playing like she has no fouls. Because she has been just relentless on the ball on the point of that man-to-man press.
Yeah, and she's got a lot of length, too, to get deflections. And good rebound by Lila.
And bringing it up the floor. And we've got a timeout. No? Well, Shizik, they did call a foul. Shizik got a little too close. That's her first, Chris?
That is her first.
Yeah. Playing a careful game. Cardinals needed inside bucket. They needed post play. We got the lead, and then we settled for threes.
Someone's got to help her out here. And they call a foul on Rude. You think there got to be a girl closer to the basket on that, or closer to Katrina on that to get the pass.
Well, she dribbles with her head down. She needs to have her head up, looking down the floor. 2 girls were on her. Somebody's open.
That's the 4th on Stella Rude.
Yes. And
nice pass to Otto, and they're going to call a foul. Good look by Lila, as they're now doubling her. Did you see that, Fred?
Yes, and that's smart coaching on Coach Kongshaw.
It'll be on Levra. Otto, 2 free throws.
Big time shot there. She was 1 for 4 in the first half from the free throw line, so I'm sure they may have said, when she gets near the bucket, hammer her. Put her to the line. And Violet made them pay.
That's now double figures for Violet Otto, the freshman.
I have her for 10, yes, unofficially. And that was a set play. They use a lot of stuff that Auburndale used to use. The Tim Anderson, the Hall of Fame coach at Auburndale, and they just ran a set play for a 3 that Auburndale used to run, but the Cardinals defended it well. And now they just called a moving foul, a moving screen.
That's 5 on Rude.
And Rude is out of the game, and Coach Kongshaw can't believe the call.
They're going to have to get Chloe Doomer in now, as Rude exits with 2 points. But it was her defense that brought them back in the lead here. Now they're not going to have that. As both teams are approaching bonus as well.
Doomer is an Elk Mound name. They've had good Doomers in the past. I can't remember. The young man graduated about 03.
Otto can't get the layup to go, but knocked out of bounds. Prescott will keep the ball.
Fouls are even at 6, Chris. 6 fouls on each team.
That's an air ball there. Is that Lila that shot that?
And missed, airballed it, and Violet Otto fouled on the rebound, and the 1-1 will go to the Mounders. Well, I didn't realize that. The new scoreboards here with the player number 2 and the fouls number 3. We didn't have that luxury last year.
No, we didn't.
No.
We would have to look at each other and say, is that her 3rd or 4th? So Doomer doesn't make the free throw. Prescott gets the rebound. Just trailing by 1 here, 44-43.
And as a coach, I always count that as 2 points missed. It was a 1-1. You didn't miss 1 free throw, you missed 2. We need an inside bucket to get the lead here, Chris.
And Blaskowski is now on Postuma.
Yes. And that's what I said, is that Blaskowski
inside now, just short on the shot, but Budworth
look
it
at
down.
Budworth.
Pass to Otto. Can't get to go. Stutz gets it. Kind of throws it up.
Took an off-balance shot. Oh, my. 3 minutes to go, down 1, 44-43, Chris.
Couple of good chances there for Prescott. Just couldn't cash in. Don't want her shooting it.
No, but she was looking to drive it. Now, Shizik hasn't had an opportunity to shoot. Budworth has been on Shizik, and now Jordan Kongshaw takes a timeout.
Wants to drop a play here.
Well, I have the distinction, which I probably sound like I'm bragging, and I'm not. I'm just telling you that your last high school game, when you play a sport, you remember it. You remember who it was against. And Greg Gard coaches the Wisconsin Badgers. And he played for Madison in the state tournament, the first game, by 2 points, ending their season. The head coach of the Wisconsin Badgers.
Wow.
He ended his season, and when he sees me, he says, there's the guy that ended our dream. Jimmy Leonard is the head football coach at Wisconsin.
Was he a linebacker?
Jimmy Leonard was a safety, All-American safety. And he was a quarterback in high school. But we played them in the sectional to go to state, and we defeated them to go to state, and we ended his last game, his senior season.
Wow.
So I'm the coach that coached against Jimmy Leonard, the head football coach at Wisconsin, and Greg Gard, the head basketball coach, and ended each one of their seasons. And so
that is really cool.
Yeah, it is. It is and it isn't, because they can't stand the team that I coached. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I asked Jimmy Leonard for an autographed football one time, and he said, why? I said, I hate the town you coached. But he signed it and gave it to me. Oh, Blaskowski getting shoved, and she's too quick. Leah French was playing her as a right-handed player. She's a left-handed player.
Yeah, it looked like French was kind of thinking maybe she had baseline help.
That's a good point, because she had no baseline help, and that's the third free throw now they've missed in a row.
Yeah, I got 2 for 8 this half.
Oh my!
Another miss. But Blaskowski pulled down that rebound.
Oh, Emery thought about it, but here's the dangerous one. Shizik.
Yeah, I don't want her shooting. There's Shizik, now passes it.
Yeah.
Blaskowski gets it back.
They're just working their offense.
And knocked away by Postuma. Good defense there.
And Budworth is coming back on the floor for Leah French.
She gets her little 1 minute break, right?
Well, with these halves, you know, after about 8-10 minutes, you need a blow. You know, the players, can they? Yes, they can play longer than that, but they're not as efficient. Their quality decisions are not there. Oh, my. And I'm sure Kongshog's not happy with that shot.
Levera kind of threw up a wild shot and missed it.
A minute and a half to go, down 1. 44-43, and
Postuma puts up the 3, can't get it to go. Rebound Levera. I don't know if Owen had that as a play either.
No, that was just a reaction. And we have to have a 6'2" girl guard a 5'4" girl, because she's left-handed, she's quick, and Kongshog's going to take.
Timeout, Elk Mound.
They could really pass the ball around if they want. I mean, they don't have to do anything here. They're going to have to force Prescott to play D, force them to get a steal.
Exactly. Or hang on to it until they get the foul. Yeah. They have the ball. They have the lead.
And they'd still be in a bonus here, but Elk Mound would be.
We've needed an inside bucket for a long time and haven't run anything inside.
Well, if you notice, Budworth is scoreless the second half. We haven't seen her drive to the hoop as much this half.
Well, Shizik has 1 basket, and the two of them have been guarding each other.
Yeah.
And it's been a stalemate.
They've been kind of beating each other up.
Oh, they're going to give it to Blaskowski.
On Matzik.
And Postuma's down guarding Doomer.
Now Shizik on Matzik. Budworth on Blaskowski. Looks like they're just going to pass the ball around here.
Oh, why not?
And they got the steal. And she got fouled by Shizik. What do you know? Prescott needs a steal. Who do they get it from?
Well, they needed to get her back in the game, and the timeout, did they get her in during the timeout? No, when the ball got knocked out of bounds. Well, they took the timeout. This is huge, Chris.
Yep. And she back rims the first one. Gotta make this one. This one's critical. That'll be the second foul on Shizik. Budworth, another free throw. Makes that one.
Nothing but net. And we're tied at 44 with 41 seconds to go. I would play for the last shot.
Yeah.
I would play for the last shot. I would clear it out and let Blaskowski take it in from the left side and dish.
Over to Emery, looking for Shizik here. I think Shizik might control it here for a while. Shizik, Blaskowski.
And boy, they are really cheating. And he got the timeout. Yeah, that was a good timeout.
Budworth had her kind of locked down over there on the sideline.
16.5 to go, 44-44. What started out as gangbusters up and down the floor has turned into a complete defensive battle.
Yes, it has.
This is a championship game, and both teams will have successful seasons. We could meet these people, these folks in the regional.
Yep.
And
only 6 field goals each in this half for both teams. So it's been a defensive battle, like you said.
And part of the defensive battle is because it's been poor shooting.
Yeah.
But it's also a situation where we don't quite match up. Their guards outplayed our guards in the first half. That's what got them the lead.
Yep.
But our guards have come back to play. Emery and Shizik are very quick.
Yeah.
Even though Matzik and Budworth look stronger, more experienced, they weren't able to get their shots off, especially Matzik like she normally does.
And no timeouts here for the Mounders, so they're going to have to go. Air ball from Blaskowski. Budworth has it, but Hamilton's going to get a timeout. So good defense there. Let's see what Owen Hamilton draws up.
Oh, well, if it was Jordan Malmlove and Dallas Wallen, the golden boy from California, it would be a lob.
Yeah.
A back screen and a lob to Wallen.
Yep.
But I don't think we can lob it to Lila. Now, the ball was across midcourt.
So they'll get it at the half court.
Well, it's nearest the spot at the time of the timeout. And I thought she had taken one dribble across midcourt. Paul Lehman is telling the Thompson boys what the official situation is here. Paul was an outstanding player. The older official, he could light it up, and does a very good job officiating basketball.
He looks like he could still play it at the rec center.
And he may.
So 1.7 to go. We're all tied here at the Nest. The JV game went into overtime.
Yes.
We might have an overtime game
and
here.
And the freshman game, they ended it in a tie because they played it here. They wanted to get the JV game going.
The problem is they have to inbound it from half court. You might see a lob down towards the
There's
hoop.
enough time to catch it and shoot it.
Puts it up.
No,
and
not in
get
time.
It off.
Not in time, no.
So we will have overtime here at the Birdhouse, Fred would call it. 44-44. We have 4 more minutes and free basketball.
When playing against Greg Gard's team, Iowa Grant, 1989, at Madison in the old barn, the field house, Camp Randall Stadium field house, we were behind by 18 points the first half.
Oh, wow.
And cut it to 14, 38-24 at halftime. And I gave quite a pep talk at halftime, and we come back out, and we were down 65-63 in the fourth quarter, and my good shooter had 4 fouls, was sitting on the bench. And we came down, the ball got knocked out of bounds at about the O on Prescott on the end line, and I had my good shooter check in, and I told all the guys to stand, the subs, to stand so the other team couldn't see our bench, to make a wall. And we slipped him in, and we ran an inbounds play to him. He caught it in the corner and drained a 3, and we took the lead 66-65.
Wow.
And never relinquished it until the end of the game. And we'll finish that story at a different time. So we have a jump ball, 4 minutes to go in the overtime. 44-44. 6 after 9, according to the clock, and I think that's correct. That is correct.
Yep.
Well, I hope I can get home and watch North Carolina and Kansas, 2 of the well-known cheating schools of college basketball, both suffering the FBI investigating them, and
3 there from Stutz, can't get it to go. Rebound Levra. Had a good play there, designed, just couldn't hit the shot.
Yeah, and the 3s don't go when you're tired. Oh my. She's played some one-on-one, Shizik, and Lila brings the ball up the floor and feeds. Oh my.
Gets pushed. She was pushed there a little bit.
Runquist got shoved and couldn't catch the ball.
Now Blaskowski.
Very skilled team, Elk Mound, and there's the pass we needed.
Matzik gets pushed, draws the foul, and that'll go on Brooklyn Emery.
Foul on Emery.
It's also nice to see, did a few softball games this year with my sister. Got to see Izzy play some softball. That was a pretty fun team as well.
Well, they had a great season for Nick Johnson. Ariana Temmers. Oh my. How much fun is she to watch play softball?
And it's good to see Barrett get some reps in at running back this year for football.
Well, the secret of the family is Brody, freshman. I umpired a baseball game. Wow. I mean, look at Blaskowski.
She throws it away. Great defense by Rhea Stutz.
Boy, oh boy. She was tornado, hurricane, fire. She was going to go to the bucket. But Brody Temmers had 5 throwouts at catcher this year.
Oh, wow.
First, second, third. Had 2 at second, 1 at first, 2 at second, 1 at third. That's 4. He had 2 at first. Picked guys off, leading off first base as a catcher. 5 guys he threw out.
Wow.
And boy, has she played a game or
she's
what?
Played a great game. Great
Lila
second half.
And she's got Brooklyn Emery on her.
Over to Matzik. Can't get the layup. Another rebound from Levra. And now Stutz gets the steal. And Budworth wants the ball to slow it down here.
Well,
they get it to Stutz.
If you can imagine, the girls couldn't see Owen Hamilton telling them to hold it up. He's only 7'1".
Good look inside.
Oh,
can't handle it. Stutz looks like she might have traveled there.
Yeah, and she did.
But can't get the layup. That one's rebounded by Doomer. And back goes Elk Mound. Blaskowski down by 1. Inside to Doomer. Rebound Runquist.
Oh, no!
Throws it off her foot, then fouls her. Oh, man. She had the rebound, threw it off her foot, then fouled her. And that will be, I think that's 2 shots now. Or are they still in the bonus?
No, she's getting 2 shots because she had turned to throw it up.
Oh, shooting foul, okay. She hits the first one, nothing but net.
Now this is the replacement. Chloe Doomer came in for Stella Rude. And obviously has done an outstanding job.
2 for 2 for Doomer, 46-45 Elk Mound, approaching the 1-minute mark. Getting into Postuma, double teamed. Working it around is Prescott, takes the 3, but offensive rebound, Postuma puts it up, Wild can't get it. Budworth pulls it down.
No!
No way! The ball was tied up and he called a travel on the play.
It could have been on the back, jump ball, but it's a travel.
Wow, that is...
Oh, my. Door number 1, 2, or 3.
Wow, that was probably the last thing I saw called. But they'll have to make another defensive stop here, trailing by 1. Almost get the steal.
And they are not looking to score. And Jordan Kongchog is not going to take a chance.
Oh, what a turn of events there, Fred. I can't believe the travel was called.
Well, and you know, there were times when I would say when I was coaching, we need to play smarter. We need to play harder. We don't want it to come down to the end of the game and allowing the official to decide.
Yep.
Because we might not like their decision. We've had a 4-minute overtime, and we've scored 1 free throw, and they've scored 2. Am I correct?
Yeah, the 2 free throws by Doomer, right?
We outscored them 20-15, 22-15 in the second half to tie the game. It was 29-22 at halftime, and we outscored them 22-15 to put it into overtime. They have a 1-point lead, and Reese Stutz fouls.
And that'll be 2 shots for Blaskowski.
2 for Blaskowski. Now, Blaskowski doesn't have... She plays with a lot of heart.
She's 0 for 2 so far tonight from the line.
Well, her...
Makes
that one was on the money. The previous time she shot her free throws, she was thumbing it, and the ball had kind of a awkward spin to it. But this time, the ball was right on the money, and we're down 3, Chris. And we're getting a timeout.
That's 13 for Blaskowski unofficially. Now down 3 here, 48-45, 27 seconds to go. Owen Hamilton calls a timeout.
Well, here's one thing Owen will never forget. The first varsity game that he coached. Going overtime with Elk Mound, and so you would say Elk Mound is, wow, they had quite a team. We're supposed to win the middle border. They're picked for 3rd place in the Dunsink Croix.
Yeah.
So Durand and Colfax has good programs, but here's what's bothered our team. Elk Mound's been more physical.
Yeah.
It's been Lila, Maddie, Ree are all more petite.
Yep.
You know, they aren't going to get in there and out-muscle somebody.
Yeah.
They have to do it with skill. Well,
let's see the play he draws up here, down 3.
They're in a soft man-to-man press, and we need to hurry. Time is of the essence, and that's not going to get it done holding the ball. Wait.
Try to look for matchstick here. I think they're trying to. Now Hamilton's going to call another timeout.
Well, the know-it-all that I am, that ball should have came down the floor to the right baseline. Somebody set a screen for Lila and have her come across and post up.
Yeah.
Get that ball and get it into Lila. Now, the last thing he's going to tell him is, don't foul. Okay? Don't foul. So they would give her the layup, and that should have been done between 31 and 21 seconds.
Yeah.
So you still have 20 seconds left to try to get another possession and an opportunity to take the lead.
And now you have to drop almost a great play here and a great shot.
Yeah.
Hoping you have almost a perfect play here.
Well, and the way we've shot the ball, I would tell, if I was Elk Mound, I'd tell them, foul her.
Oh, got a good look. Short, and that's going to be the game. She had a great look.
Wide open.
It didn't look like it was one of her normal shots, though.
No, she was catching and shooting at the same time.
And that's going to be your score tonight here at the Birdhouse, the Nest. It'll be Elk Mound Mounders 48, Prescott Cardinals 45. And we won't be back here till beginning of December, as girls and boys are both on the road here for a while. But it was another fun night.